Hey guys, it's the Wandering Wind again. I just want to talk a bit about a topic that I think is interesting. Technology. Technology is marching on faster and faster and faster these days, and it boggles my mind some days. I mean, really, how powerful technology can be. I mean, 10, 20 years ago, we didn't even dream of computers that could do the stuff that they do now, or medical technology that could save a life from something as bad as, say, a heart attack or a stroke or whatever, that easily as what it can do today. It's still quite a bit harder than a lot of the medical professionals would like, and more than I'd like, to be honest. But technology is a very, very quickly moving development process as far as human technology goes. Now, what I want to ask is, why the sudden leaps in technologies? Why is technology growing by leaps and bounds, and yet humans and other things, as far as the sciences, and, well, the sciences are growing with leaps and bounds, but the arts and biology and stuff like that, why isn't that kind of stuff growing by leaps and bounds? And before you ask, no, I'm not going to say it's aliens, because, you know, the idea that aliens are influencing our technology is just kind of, I mean, come on, what is this, Independence Day 2? By the way, I watched that movie about a week ago. It's actually pretty good, but I wish they'd have kept James Hiller in. Damn. He would have been awesome. Although I did like the fact that they did bring back the old president and Dr. Oken and a few of the others, although I am sad to see the old president die, but, you know, needs must, I guess. Needs must. Yeah. These kinds of things, I mean, technology will probably grow even faster as we go through the next decade. I mean, after we get to 2020, from 2020 to 2030, who knows what will happen? I mean, really. I'm going to be 26 this year. Oh boy. And time stops for no man, and I tell you what, I have seen the kinds of leaps and bounds technology has made. I remember getting my first laptop like 10, 15 years ago. I think it was about 2011. I mean, maybe 2005 or so probably more like 10, 12 years ago. But I remember getting my first computer, and it was, I know it was about 7 years ago. It was 2010. Still, I remember getting my first laptop, and it was running Windows XP, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see about making it work. I never got it to work quite right. For me, Windows XP was the pits. It may have been the holy grail for so many people, but for me, it was just, no. So then Windows 7 comes out, and I'm like, finally. But before I could get Windows 7, I end up losing my computer because it breaks, literally breaks. Because I think it was like a 5-year-old computer anyway. It was from 2005, which is why it had XP still. Go figure. But, no, and of course I didn't have any money for the newer operating systems yet. Still don't. I actually got my copy of Windows 10 when they were doing the free upgrades. So, yeah, that was interesting. But no, we now have voice technologies that are able to recognize our voice to the point where you can give it to a person with a speech impediment, and they'll be able to talk to their computer and dictate a letter or a book or whatever. And in fact, for a few years, my parents and my teachers were considering doing that for me since I can't write very well. I still can't type very well either. I mean, I have a hard time getting words from my head into a Word document, and it's just horrible. Not Word though, it's LibreOffice, but still. So then we get to the technology of the artificial intelligence. The first time I saw Watson was when they had the Jeopardy challenge with Watson, and I'm like, wow, that is amazing. And now they're using Watson at at H&R Block to do our taxes. It's like, okay. In another 10 years, Watson will be your butler, and you and you can command him to call you Holmes. But no, I think that technology is constantly improving, constantly being. It's a multifaceted gem, to put it into a term that's really not even scraping the iceberg, but just something better than constantly evolving, because the evolution of technology isn't really like biology. It's more like you're looking at a gem underneath a microscope, and as you go further and further down the magnifications, you see more and more facets, more and more details, and you find out just exactly how beautiful that gem is. In the same way, we keep finding new ways to apply technologies we already have in order to create new technologies. So it's basically just technology building upon technology, building upon technology, until we finally get to the ultimate, which eventually we may have synthetic life forms running around doing our work for us, but I hope not, because if we end up doing that, we might end up incurring the wrath of the Reapers. You Mass Effect fans will understand that joke, but still, I just, yeah, I really think technology is a very, very powerful tool and a very powerful thing that not many people understand just how wonderful and how amazing it is. In the near future, we may see a rise in emission-free cars or alternative fuel technologies that are even better than solar and wind, and even hydroelectric, and even geothermal. I mean, my friend is trying to see about saving up money after he gets his disability to buy a geothermal generator so that he can use that to get off the grid, and also use that to run his water heater and everything else. But I mean, it's just wow. I mean, technology is awesome. I can't wait for the next few years to come where we finally have things like the flying cars and the automatically tying shoes. I mean, probably not. We already have the automatically tying shoes, and yet they aren't exactly very great. And we already have hoverboards, but they tend to explode. Yeah, I just, no. There's too much to really anticipate. But I think the future holds a lot of great things for us. I really do. And to be honest, I look forward to the day when we can find technologies that really help everyone. I want there to be a day when no field is barren, where every crop yields 100%, where every single person has a plate full of food that they can eat and gain sustenance from. And I want there to be an international brotherhood between peoples. No more war, no more conflict, no more starvation, and no more pain. I want that kind of a world where we can all just live and let live instead of trying and failing to accomplish things on our own. Because really, it's getting to the point where we can't do this anymore. And I don't want it to continue. I see pain and fear in the eyes of people, and it boggles my mind why we're still fighting each other. We're all human beings. Let's all just finally grasp that concept and just let each other live in peace and a harmony and believe what we want to believe, serve who we want to serve, live how we want to live, and just love each other unconditionally and unabashedly, without any kind of bashfulness or holding back. Because when you hold back on love, you hold back on the best part of life. Life isn't about success or riches or status or having a better car than someone else. No, life is about love. We, as human beings, were created with the ability to love others unconditionally. We lost that ability. Now we have to have conditions in order for us to love each other. It didn't used to be that way. I feel it can still be that way. I feel that we can still get to that point to where we can love each other without boundaries, without limitations, and without bias. Help me create that kind of world where we can all live in peace and where we can all live happily ever after. I thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you enjoyed this video very much, see about subscribing to my channel, because I always need new subscribers. I update every day with a new video of some kind. Sometimes it's a vlog, sometimes it's a reaction, sometimes it's just me rambling like I did today. I also like to create music for you guys. So far I haven't been able to put anything up because what music I have created was just for me. I don't post everything that I make. Most of the times I just keep the stuff I don't deem as ready for YouTube in my own personal collection, to show that yes, I did do that, but I don't feel that it's for anyone else other than me. And that's fine. Do you, and I'll do me. I thank you guys for watching. Check out my Patreon page and my GoFundMe page. And if you feel generous enough, or if you feel like I've done a good enough job, maybe donate so that I can do even better jobs. Thank you for watching.